All right. Hey everyone, just give me a sec to get all settled. I'm still going to be faceless for a few more streams until my stream room is all settled. So, you know, have that going on. I hope you guys are doing great on this Monday evening. It is 7:34 Central Standard Time. And today we are going to finish this thing. Today we're going to get my entire project off the ground, my road initiative, and yeah, that will be it. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream I did with the Dead-Eyed Crow. It was a really fun time getting to hang out with him, and, you know, we're very close friends, and yeah, we're going to try to do a couple more streams together throughout this year, so just a couple. And also make sure to go and watch the Dead-Eyed Crow. And make sure to follow him, subscribe to his YouTube channels, and yeah. But with that out of the way, let's just continue doing this. I will be streaming, well, obviously, right now. Obviously. But I will be, how do you say? I will be streaming again this Wednesday, and I will be back also on Saturday night. So, yeah. Oop. Okay. But how's everyone today? How is everyone? And do I sound good, by the way? I hope so. Alright. We're almost done, which is fantastic. I can't wait until this whole project is finished. I've been working so much on getting this project done. I'm not exaggerating. Like, yeah. Here, I'll show you guys, actually. How am I gonna get up there? Let me see. Hope you guys had a great weekend. I had a great one. Yeah. I just had, like, a good time hanging out with my family and, yeah, just doing everything else like that. And, what else? Yeah, no, just been chilling, that's it. Oh yeah, by the way, I re-downloaded Doom Eternal, and we're going to, well, I'm going to be playing, Ancient Gods, Part 1, here on the stream, so, yeah, that's coming, it's fast approaching, and I don't know if I'm ready to take on, everything in the game, but it'll be fun. Alright. Here. Let me just do this quick. I think that'll be enough. Well, actually, no, I think I'll be good. me just throw this out. I don't need that stuff. Let's I'm trying to think. Where should I go to get more cobblestone? I already went all over there, so maybe I can try to do like a. I don't know. I'll think about it. Actually, maybe right here. By the way, if you hear barking, my apologies. That's just my dog. He's been doing good. He's just been barking a lot, you know, as per usual, and yeah, he's something. He's a little bit mm, he needs to be groomed, and hopefully I can you know take him to get groomed. He's really hard to groom, like I say, like only like real professionals they have that magic that they can like, you know, not get like the negative agitation from him. So yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna just be a faceless still for a little bit longer. Hopefully for like not too long, but um yeah. Honestly, I'm a little bit happy that I for right now I'm faceless, but that's just because like I a little bit nicked myself when I was shaving earlier. So, yeah. That wasn't too fun, but you know. Anything else I'm trying to think of? There been doing a lot. I have mm, honestly I've just been positive. Just been doing great. Let me think. I have been watching like cool YouTube videos recently of travel. Well, I love traveling. It's you know it's something that I wish I could you know do more often. Like outside of the country, I mean. I got to visit. Well, I've been visiting Canada for a long time, and I love Canada. It's one of my favorite countries. And I also got to visit my first European country, and that was Rome, Italy. And the only like reason I was able to go is because I was invited by one of my friends who is a dual citizen with Italy, and I am extremely grateful that I got the opportunity to, you know, go to Italy. But you know, honestly, like I still need to work on my Winnipeg video and just like also make like this another video. I have two other videos about Chicago and the Colosseum in Rome, and hopefully maybe I can try to get them out. Um, all three of them together. I would love to get them all out. So, you know, that'd be wonderful. But anywho, yeah, I've been looking at places around the world that I would love to visit, and I'm really like amazed about like China. China is like really, really getting on my like list of places I want to visit. Like there are some cities like that have like 32 million people. It's insane that like a country like the United States has 350 million people. And the two countries in the world that have the most population is India and China. I'm not sure which country exactly between the two has the most population, but they have the world's biggest populations. Like 2 billion, 1 billion. I think it's China has more people, but I could be wrong. Statistics are always, you know, changing, but it's been that way consistently for years now. And you know, like I'm gonna try to like save up. I want to do like a lot of. I want to take my family on vacation. Like when I visit, the closest place to me when it comes to Canada, like that's like it takes us a couple hours to go up to a place like Winnipeg, but no, like I love Winnipeg, but I also want to see like other parts of Canada and you know, I want to visit Quebec City. Quebec City just looks really cool. And I've learned that if you can how do you say? I was thinking about like booking a ticket. Well, I think it would cost like around like 3k during the winter time, which honestly, like, I might try to do that one these days. Like, oh, yeah. Hopefully, I can do that. Hopefully, like if like, and this is all like hopes, but hopefully, uh, oh, uh, just give me a sec. No, no person. Just give me a sec. Let me take care of that. I didn't ban that person, but the person was advertising their Discord, and I was saying to myself, no. Honestly, like when people join my stream, like I made it abundantly clear, if I do not know you personally, then like I'm not going to talk to like a random chatter or something. If I had a public Discord thing, then that would be a different story, right? But like I don't know. It's interesting. Well, it's not interesting, but it just gets annoying. Well, I'll replace that in a little bit. And honestly too, like when it comes to I say like eh some people are like, "Yo, can we play like some this game together?" And they're just like really just random people. I I don't know. I just feel it just sounds weird. It feels weird. It's everything under the sun that is that. Okay. I don't have a pickaxe. I'll just do this. This is not really effective, but it works. Ooh. Honestly, when we arrive over here, I might go into like creative and add in like a spawn thing for the how do you say, for the golems, just so that they have like I can have like a never-ending army to protect my how do you say, the people of my lands that are a part of the kingdom, the Utopia kingdom, actually. All right, we'll just drop it over there. We'll go like to that direct area, right where my pointer is. That's where we will head to. Oh, perfect. All right, perfect. Now let me go get some more cobblestone while I'm thinking about it. Let me just. Perfect. Alright, perfect. We have an infinite amount of soldiers. My golems are my knights in this world. So. Wait. Okay, I am. Alright, perfect. Yeah, I had to check for my make sure that my volume is good. Just because, it's important to make sure all those kinds of stuff are taken care of. Okay. Woo! I'm gonna be. How do you say this? Um, when I left to work today, like we were having some like decent weather, but then like it was like 1 degrees. It was like 1 degrees uh, this morning, and when I got off of work, it went up to like 12 degrees, and I was like, oh no, because it was just like, oh, honestly, I used to think like 40 degrees was bad, but it's nothing. It really is nothing compared to like the negative, and I mean like real negative digits. Like I've dealt with like negative 20-degree weather before, and it's not that desirable. I'm going to be honest with you. If you live in a warmer climate, good for you. But actually, I'm going to be really honest with you. I do not like warmer weather. Like, my favorite kind of weather, like temperature, is like 60 degrees. Like, I like cold weather. Not extremely cold, but I prefer cold weather. And like medium weather, like 60 degrees. I'm happy. But when it comes to like warm weather, like I'm originally from Texas, and the thing is like I don't think I could like withstand how do you say the humidity. Humidity is like the greatest weakness that has ever existed, to me at least. 80-degree weather is generally like not great. How about you guys? What do you guys prefer? Do you like colder climates or warmer climates? Like when I went to Rome, it was of course during like winter, and it was like 60 degrees. That was literally like the best weather ever. Like I wouldn't mind it. I like if I could like visit more places like and they were like the temperature of Rome, I'd be very happy. Like I want to visit Egypt at some point, but like their summers are very very extreme, and I I don't think I could really stomach that unless there was like some like air conditioning. Well, I believe there is air conditioning. There is, yeah, to my knowledge. But like, yeah, the one thing that I how do you say want to do when it comes to like traveling, this is gonna be like a pretty heavy like, oh, I want to visit this place and I want to visit this place kind of topic of today's stream, but I watched this really great video all about this one hotel in Quebec City. It's a pretty big historical one that's been around since it's been like 125 years. 120 26 years. It's a pretty old one. And like I don't know. I would love to go there and do like just sightsee and everything. All right. Looks like I'm almost done. perfect. All right. We're going to plant this somewhere. We're going to try to well, honestly, when I get my new stream room all together, that's when I'm going to try to do like 3 hours. Like yesterday's, well, no, the stream I did on Saturday, that was 2 hours, and that was very fun. Yes, but when I get my new stream room all together, I'm gonna do what I normally do, and I want to get back into like my like 3 hours. And hell, I was even thinking about like doing like 6 hours, like doing like a late night Minecraft, or not even Minecraft, just like a gaming stream where I could just like do like 6 hours of a certain game and just chat about stuff, honestly. Honestly, like, all right, we're just going to take our time. I just like the idea of like kind of like how do I say this? For people that had these kinds of things, like I got to do this kind of stuff, kinda, but not exactly. But like the idea of like a late night gaming time with your friends, like you're like you guys are just having a good old time playing a game, or like something like Minecraft, you know? Or like for the people that play COD or used to play COD or whatever, like they would play that game and just like chill, you know? And you know, to like I've talked about this before, but I've kind of really become disappointed with how like social media and a lot of different social factor, well, no, not even social media, like streaming. I'm not talking about streaming like this kind of streaming. I'm talking about like streaming platforms like Netflix, um, HBO Max, Disney, all these kinds of platforms. They've really hurt like the idea of like you should go out to not just buy movies and like rent movies or whatever, but also like go to the movie theater. Going to the movie theater and just like, you know, actually being together. Tickets have gone up in price. And like I understand that, you know, it's becoming a little bit more harder to go to the movie theaters. But not even like to take it away from like talking about like movie theaters. I think I've talked about it and made it pretty clear on where I, you know, how I feel about it. But like I just think like unfortunately a lot of people um more like older Gen Z, like they're not interested in like having like a movie night with each other. Like when it comes to like friends don't seem like, oh, we're going to like have a movie night. We're gonna have like the popcorn and like all that other kind of stuff. Like there's probably people out there that, you know, do all that kind of stuff, but unfortunately, I don't really see it as commonly as I used to normally. I'm not trying to like talk about this in rose tinted glasses way and saying like everything was fine and dandy when it wasn't for nobody. But like I don't know. It's something. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we should probably add 2 more. Yeah, we'll do it like this. Woo! We did it! We combined them together. Alright. Let's now light up the area a little bit, shall we? Ooh. This place needs it. Oop. But yeah. Honestly, like, well, I say this is probably just because like I'm like not trying to make myself sound special or whatever, or like unique, extremely, but like, oop, I enjoy it. Like, I consider myself a film buff, and like I don't know, I'm a little bit like traditional in the sense of like, oh, we need to spend quality time and get like um just watch like classic movies, just like things that are like, fun. I just I just want like to have like, I'm not gonna say like a more idealized version of like social interactions like that, but like I don't know. I have gone those kinds of nights before where I would, you know, be with friends and we would just like goof around and just like, not be all serious and like, you know, there's some people out there who are just full out serious all the time. And I'm not talking about like, oh, oh well. Mm, like it's important to have him like talk about important stuff, yes, but it's also like, having those moments just to have fun. Like you can do like a stupid thing and people like aren't gonna judge you. They're just gonna be like laughing alongside you. Like I've, you know, not trying to sound like, oh, it has to be this way or that. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just the people I hang around where that's like unfortunately how it is. But I feel like it's like you can extract. Well, just give me a sec. I feel like depending on the kind of people that you hang around, and then like hearing like what other people in like online, you should take everything with a grain of salt. But when you look at like statistics of like the social patterns of like groups of people and see it, like you hear it not just from like the people you know, but also what analysts of like social trends and like behavior patterns. But like with my generation, like I don't know, it's I just wish that like well I may not be making sense to anyone or to you guys, but like I don't know. A part of me thinks like it convenience is like convenient, you know. And unfortunately, like like I think COVID really hurt a lot of people, you know, when it comes to like people being together and like normalizing like being alone and all that kind of stuff. But like I think it really was the nail in the coffin for like being together. Being together as like it being healthy for people. There are people in my generation who are, you know, being social and like, you know, not going to judge people for like stupid reasons. Like for example, like this kind of gets it slightly personal, but you know, it's a part of like my experience. But like how do you say this? I think it's like I don't know where it comes from exactly, but like there's a level of oh. Let's just see. Oh, help me. Get him. Unfortunately, like there are like people who are like a little bit like more hateful, all right? They jump to judging very quickly. And, you know, as a I know this is a little bit of a tangent, but you know, this has been on my mind for a while now. But, you know, as a queer person, like those more rambunctious um people that rage bait, they will you know, come out of the gates and like judge you. And I've I don't know. It's all just I don't want to use the word ignorance or something like that, but it's all just like something I feel like gets it comes from like certain influencers or whatever influencers that that tell people in my generation specifically be an asshole, be this, be that. And those are the same people that will like judge you and just be nasty, and the same people who are more inclined to want to be alone and will encourage you not to have fun with your friends or do anything like that. They're quick to judge. They want everyone to be isolated and just toxic. So, yep. But it doesn't always have to be that way, you know? There's always a lot. I try to see like the positive in everything, you know? And for those kinds of folks who say, "Oh, don't like hang out with your friends and watch a movie together or something," or like, have like an actual like fun experience, I say, "You know what? I'm going to get all the people in my life who care about me for who I am and, you know, all this other like good stuff, bring in the positive into places that aren't necessarily positive and just like have fun with people. Just be like, you know, crack a joke and everyone just having a good time." That is like what I feel like, unfortunately, like the doomer incel folks have been like pushing into like just regular like lexicon and behavior and just, I don't know. I want to have fun. Like on these streams, I want you guys to have fun. I want you guys to have a great time. Like all that's kind of stuff. That's my goal. Don't get me wrong. Like there's like I like whatever things are interesting you guys, let me know what you guys are like. Oh, I found this cool comic book and you want to talk about it. Hey, I like talking about comic books, and I'm here to give you my thoughts, and if I haven't heard of that, I am willing to listen and also, you know do everything like that. People should like enjoy life, and that's what my thing is. I want to have fun and just say, "Hey guys, let's just talk about this new movie, like this like that new movie that's coming out in summer. What's that called? He-Man, that new He-Man movie. I can't wait for that. It's going to be cool." That's the kind of thing that people need to like talk about. So, you know, we're going to make this into like how do you say, a station for the golems. Like we're going to make this the area where they can like patrol. They can spawn in here, and then they can like patrol the area. That's the plan. That's my big plan here. Well, actually, here, let's just do this. All right. But as I was saying, I hope for you guys, like, if you have friends that live near you and you're like, you haven't gotten the chance to like see them and like all that kind of stuff, I encourage you like to have a movie night or have like a video game night where you can just like, forget about the world's problems and just have a good night, and you know, everything like that. Everyone deserves those days where they can just like, you know, not think about stuff and just chill, you know. That's what I encourage. I don't have any pickaxe to get rid of this, so just have to use my fist. All right. I should probably make this a little bit bigger here. Oh. All right. And you know, when I get to like, I'm planning like during the summer, I'm planning to like show one of my friends some classic movies. Like, I'm going to show one of them the movie Them, the radioactive ant sci-fi movie. It's a really, it's a little bit goofy, just a little bit goofy, but it's a fun movie. Yeah. Honestly, just having like something goofy is just like, yeah, it's great. It's good. It's great. My apologies if I went on a whole tangent about like toxic people, but you know, toxicity exists everywhere, and it's important to, you know, not just acknowledge it, but also suggest how to not find yourself in those kinds of things. All right, we're going to make this the hole that the golems are going to leave from. If we have to extend it, the hole, like the a way for the golems to get out, we might have to do that. Hmm. Okay. Let me see if a golem can get out of here. If a golem can, then that's ooh, actually ooh, I don't like that actually. Here. We're going to make some space. We need to make some more space cuz this is where the golems are going to walk out of. Wait. Okay, okay. Perfect. Ooh. This is going to be amazing. When the golems get out, it's just going to be great. Like, uh-oh. Ah, crap. Let's replant, I guess. But, as I said, toxic people in your life, you can deal with them. There's a lot of different ways of how to deal with people like that. And, you know, yeah. You can be the positive in not just your life, but other people's lives. And that's what I want you guys to do at the end of the day. Oh. You bastard. Oh. Golems. Uh-oh. I need help. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, crap. It is getting pretty... Well, the sun's going down, so we'll stay here for a quick sec. when the when it's nighttime, that's when I'll head to bed. Oh, never mind then. That went well, I guess. All right, let's head back. But yeah. Let's see. What else? Trying to think. Hmm. I do need to light up this valley because there are so many monsters that just pop up in this area, and it's not fun. But you know, with enough work, it can be fixed. But all these golems are really good, like to help in my working. Make sure I don't die. I got my spear and it's great. I love spears actually. Honestly, when it comes to like weapons, lances as well as maces and I say warhammers, those are really cool. Those like I like different things like that. All right, we're back. Ooh. Okay. Oh, sorry, golem. Here, let's just plant these here. That'll be good. Hmm. Okay, there's this. We're going to plant. Well, no, not plant, but we're going to put as many torches down to help with the monster um, situation. There's so many creatures. But you know, I prefer Minecraft over Hytale when it comes to like. Don't get me wrong, monsters in this game can be slightly challenging, but Hytale's like a whole beast of like like so much dying. Yeah. Oh, hi again. Nice to have you in the stream again, Prussian Mummy 18. Nice to have you back. I hope you're doing great tonight. So it's always a pleasure to have you in the stream. I was just talking about Hytale and um yeah. But how's your Monday night going? Anything fun going on in your life? Oh, need to change your username soon, lol. You've been having quite a hectic night. Oh, I see. I get that. I get that. No, I remember like when you first came into the stream like a while ago, and I accidentally called you Prussian Mommy 18, and I felt super embarrassed after that. You know. But yeah. But I get that. I get that. Well, I hope you're having a. No, it's fine. It's funny. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Well, you know what was I gonna say? Um, don't take this the wrong way, but when I hear, well, not the Prussian part, but the mommy part, I'm like, is this like a porno thing? You know, it's like I don't know. It's like subscribe to something mommy 18 OnlyFans, and it's like, okay. No offense taken at all. That's kind of the humor. Lol. Exactly, exactly. Yeah. I love that kind of stuff. Oh, look, it's. Hi. Oh, yeah, exactly. Octopussy. James Bond film. Oh, my. Yeah, that's a great example, actually. Speaking of. Oh, sorry. I thought you said Jason Bourne. James Bond. Sorry. I haven't actually watched any Jason Bourne movies, actually. I've never did, actually. Are any of those films good at all, actually? The Jason Bourne films. I've never watched any of those films. I hear they're good, but I've they don't really talk about those films anymore. I think that was like an early 2000s kind of thing. Only watched the first Jason Bourne film. Very interesting. You know what? Maybe I'll try to like. Uh oh. Deal with them. I'm gonna have to watch it sometime. I'm gonna have to watch like one of those films. All I know is the actor. I can't remember the name of that actor, but he plays Hawkeye in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. That actor played as a a Jason Bourne. I'm not sure. All right. All right. What else? Mm. Oh, I need to eat something. Oh, wait. You brought up the fly. Give me a sec. I'll watch the. Mmm. Yeah. No, honestly, like I feel like you are gonna really enjoy The Fly. The Fly, like from 1958, that's a great movie. It's honestly like, well, I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger actually. The more I think about it, um, no, honestly, that movie, as I've said before, it is like a tragedy because like the whole like you had this guy, of course, who was, you know, saying, "Oh, I can do this." Like he wanted to see the extent of how far like teleportation technology could go, and then like a horrible, like situation happens to him, and you know, it just shows that like when you don't have ethics in science, like unfortunately, like you can suffer the consequences of that kind of um, lack of ethics. And also too, when it comes to like a great scientific, sci-fi um, film franchise, and also I believe it was based off a book, but it's I say Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park, is another great one that says what if you play God, and what will happen when you do stuff like that. You know what I mean? No, honestly, like I want more sci-fi films that ask like interesting questions like that. And when it comes to like AI especially, like you know, I don't fuck with AI. But now that we've headed into this direction as a society, I want there to be like I want there to be films that, you know, to ask these difficult questions and like, you know, face up with that, you know, with this reality that we live in now. Honestly, like classic sci-fi movies, like a lot of things in those films when it comes to like I say uh mm, I'm trying to figure out how to put this. Like a lot of things were incorrect, but there were also things where you were like, "Oh, this came true" when it came to like the technology. So, I don't know. I want more sci-fi movies that ask those kinds of questions. And again, I don't mess with AI. AI, disgusting. I stand with you know, workers and with artists. All right. So when the golems, like I'm going to put the golem spawner here, so then they can come out of here and patrol the area. That's my ultimate plan for right now, at least. So okay. There has to be a way of like getting rid of all the pillagers that spawn here. I believe that's the pillager. No, it is. Yeah, it is. Hmm. You know what? Oh, speak of the devil. Oh gosh, we're gonna fight. Wait, are we? Come on. Yeah, come on. Yeah, got him. They have to. There has to be a. Well, I don't actually. I think it's that's like spawning them in. Because originally, like several streams ago, I came here and conquered this place, and now like, oh, okay, the ad. Oh, yeah. You know, honestly, like, how do you say this? Maybe I'm a little bit too harsh when it comes to generative. Well, no, when it comes to generative AI, I think has a lot of negatives, but I do think like I've heard a lot of good examples when it comes to like the medical field. And you know what? Maybe in some respects, ooh, I don't want that. Here, let me get rid of that. And maybe in some respects it can be useful, but dystopian, oh yeah. Honestly, I really wish that we had like the idealism of like I'm not going to defend like how do you say this? When I talk about like 1950s science fiction, I'm only talking about like, you know, like the idealism. Yeah, exactly. You want to know actually if we want to talk about dystopian, ooh. If you really want to talk about like dystopian kind of stuff, I kind of talked about it earlier today on the stream, but I was just talking about how like there's a lot of things that are causing like how you say older Gen Z to be lonely and just like become toxic and everything. And I feel like with something like AI relationships, like people like download an app to like have like a girlfriend or a boyfriend or whatever. I feel like that's like the pinnacle of like a dystopian society. Like it would be a cold day in hell if I were to ever be in a you love reading Freeman comic strip biological book. Oh, interesting, interesting. But no, I would never be caught dead in a quote unquote relationship with a artificial like being thing. Now that like no, I don't know. I would never. I'm assuming majority of you guys, you wouldn't even like go into that direction. One side, I say like obviously there's a lot of like things that cause people to like not get into a relationship for a variety of reasons, but honestly like I feel like eventually people are going to like grow out of it and like can not just find love for find love in other people but love in themselves. I feel like there are a lot of people too that are not like you see it with like the incels, how they will blame women for not wanting to be with them, but yet they will say all this terrible stuff about them. Maybe instead of like, action. Oh, just give me a sec. Nah, I rather have actual BF or GF for in real life. Exactly, exactly. But honestly, like this is where I'm gonna be a little bit mean to like the people that are incels or whatever. But like my genuine thing to incels is that instead of blaming women for not wanting to be with you, maybe don't insult women or whatever, because if you act normal, then they would want to be around you. But no, there's some people out there like Andrew Tate who will say, "Oh, it's not you who's the problem, it's them who's the problem." And then it's just like a, constant cycle of negativity and I don't know. Nobody wants to deal with that. Yeah. Well, excuse me. Same. Since establishing a relationship is very easy, especially if you lead in the shape. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I don't know. It's all ridiculous. All right. Ooh. All right. Whoa. Okay, come on. Oh well. But yeah. Anywho, to talk about something a little bit lighter. Um, let's see. Hmm. Perfect. Yeah, I'm just honestly I'm just been in a great mood. I've just been in a really great mood. Just everything is like going well. I've been in a better like mental space, and honestly, that's the best. Like how you say, just learning to like just be more happy is it's not. I say, uh, not everyone can feel that way, and I understand that. But I just feel like I've adopted a new philosophy of, you know, taking better care of myself and just like thinking in positive ways. So I don't know. Okay. Ah, crap. Oh well. I want to be a, I want to inspire. Well, no, not inspire, but just like be like example, encourage people and be more positive. Think like, actually, remove themselves from like the negative like reinforcements people tell themselves, I used to kind of be in that crummy kind of thinking for at least 4 years. So, yeah. All right, we're going to try to put in those golems. So, do any of you guys have any plans for the week? Oh, there's another one. Hold up. There we go. Hmm. All right. Not really, other than waiting. Oh yeah, exactly. I'm gonna be honest with you. Since I downloaded Hightail, it's kind of eating up a little bit of space on my PC. So I don't know. I want to stream Fortnite, but maybe I don't know. Maybe I can try to download Minecraft. No, not Minecraft, but Hightail onto some kind of oh, I don't know, stick or something, just so I can like um play it. I've been meaning to play Fortnite actually. All right, let's see. We're going to put this in here. Okay. Perfect. It might be actually too lit actually. mm. All right. Perfect. I'm going to a concert actually this week, so that'll be pretty fun. Yeah. Just going to be doing that. So you know. gonna be very fun. All right. Well, actually, all right. We're gonna head back home now. I've been a I've been away from home for a long time, so let's just head back. All right. Oh yeah, if you hear my dog, my apologies. I'm going to be seeing Rise Against this week actually, and that'll be pretty fun. I can't wait. So, yeah. Anything else? Oh, I get my movie, the film Them, hopefully this Friday, and that'll be pretty cool. And then I'm also going to try to um, see the film The Bride, which will be pretty sick. All right. Ooh. And perhaps. Ah. Interesting. Ah, that feels good. My lava lamp is heating up, and it's just looking fantastic. Whoa. Uh oh. Ooh. Let's get out of here. If I just swim forward, I'll be there. What's that? Oh, there it is. We're almost there. We're almost there. You know what? I may actually have to like make like a train station thing. That'd be pretty cool. Wait, tomorrow's Tuesday, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. This will be released to YouTube tomorrow. I'm gonna try to shoot for the how you say for the morning, but if it does not, then probably during the afternoon. It will release tomorrow, and I'm also going to try to move as many things as I can for the stream room. By the way, I really hope you guys are gonna like it. It's gonna be really cool. this will actually be kind of a short stream. Again, like maybe on Wednesday I can do like a I want to do like a 3-hour stream. Just keep going and going, but again, like yeah. Well, hopefully, you know, you guys will be there and have fun time. Just you know, pop in and say hi and all that good stuff, you know, and yeah, it's always fun having you guys here. You guys make this like worthwhile. This is the reason, well, kind of one of the reasons one of the big reasons that I do streaming. It's fun. It's, you know, gives me like a sense of strength, and no, it's honestly it's just been a very positive part of my life now. Ooh. Guess what, zombie? And plus, I can't really go for like too long because, again, I say this. My back's hurting a little bit, and I don't have an actual seat, so that is a little bit of a hinder. Just a little bit. Yeah. Oh, hey, Crow, what's up, man? I shouted you out earlier. Hope you're doing great tonight. I had a great time with you streaming yesterday. Which, by the way, um, me and Crow recently streamed together, and you can go check out his channel as well. Alright. Whew. I'm finally home. Oh my goodness. But by the way, Doom Eternal, Ancient Gods, by the way, it's coming. It's coming back soon. We're going to do Ancient Gods Part 1. And that's going to be super sick. I'm super excited. And I'm also really interested on how it's going to go. And you got school? Oh, you were telling me that you were going to be doing college. By the way, how do you say this? I want you guys in chat to wish Crow good luck. I want you to wish him good luck for college, and you know, yeah. All right, I'm back in my own bed. Ah. Here, let me just stretch my one leg. Oh, man. That feels good. But no, I hope you do well in college, Crow. Oh man, I'm in pain a little bit. You would think streaming from your bed is how do you say, like relaxing. It isn't. I literally just have my box here, and I have to stretch out my legs. Oh, I'm in pain. Oh, I'm okay. I better not make too many noises or someone would think I'm doing something slightly inappropriate. So I'm gonna keep those things to myself. Um, if you know what I'm referring to, you know. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, by the way, I added this really recently. Yeah, I'm paying for real. I added this recently, actually. I added a Nautilus right here. He's pretty cool. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, here, just give me a sec. I know this is a really kind of a short stream, but here, let me just go here quick. Um I know this was step leg I'm stuck noise. Uh-huh, yeah. Um no, I know this was relatively short, but on Wednesday I'm gonna try to do a much longer stream. Hopefully I can try to do 3 hours. I wanted to do 3 hours, but because of like I say the streaming situation when it comes to like where I'm streaming, like I'm stretching out my leg right now and it's in pain and you know. Okay. I to you, I know you personally, Crow, okay? You're much taller than other people, okay? And when you okay, you are just a hobbit on stilts, okay? Don't call me a hobbit. You're the hobbit, okay? You are the hobbit on stilts. Wait, what's that guy? What's the name of of the one dwarf from Lord of the Rings? I'm trying to think. Ghibli? Um okay. Okay, dude. Seems like we have a guy who is trying to be the new Joker. Well, no, not Joker, but you know, the latest comedian, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. But anywho, I'm going to end the stream here. I hope you have a great day, night, wherever you are in the world, and whenever you're watching this as it on YouTube. So, yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, night. Stay happy, healthy, and everything in between. I will catch you guys on Wednesday. It's Wednesday, my dudes. So, I'll see you on Wednesday. Take care, guys.